Evening, people. You're here with the GoodFathers, well, two of them anyway. Myself, Jams.
Mike's.
And once again, Key's not here, so the show must go on.
Today we're going to try something a little different. Today we've had a DM from one of our followers, and basically we're just going to read the DM out, and then, yeah.
Anonymous. We'll call him Anonymous, innit?
Yeah, Jane Doe. Basically it starts, hope you don't mind me sending this, but my ex took my son around his new missus without me even knowing. He had a missus, we've been split years, but still not the point. I've not took my son around no man. He's 7 this year. Am I in the wrong for saying to his dad, you can have your son any day, any time, but just not around your new missus? For all, she's got 4 baby dads already. Boy!
Blood fire.
It's anonymous, so we can't say too much. But that's my reaction to that. And his response was, well, I'll just see my youth when he's older then, fuck yeah, and blocked me. So in 2 years, he's not seen or heard of him at all. Not a card from Christmas or birthday card or nothing. I've never asked him for anything. Never will. But I think it's a piss take the way he's gone off and just took his son off my family. Have even phoned him and asked him again, will he see his son? He said he is... Listen, we're going to do this from now on, yeah, but grammar people, them. No, I'm not a grammar person, but yo, I'm struggling to read without the grammar thing, you get it? If he even phoned him and asked him again, will he see his son? He said, if he can take him to his missus' house, I give up. Even with his family, his mum, his nan, his sister want to see his son. When COVID is done, they will have him, but his dad won't be there, they said.
Wow.
So, okay, this goes back to one topic we've already touched on, though, really, the step-parent one. Remember, we touched on this?
Yeah, serious.
And how much power, how much involvement should a step-parent have in...
But can you be a step-parent with different...
This is why I understand this woman's point, because she's saying, like, yo, your new baby mum's got four youths by four different baby dads. She's a bit reckless, like... We're not judging before you think we're judgy. Anything can happen, we understand that. But that seems a bit reckless.
So they basically, he's the fifth, he's going to be the fifth, innit?
If he...
Nah,
in the other chat, she's saying
she's got one on the way, basically.
On the way? Yeah. So he's going to be the 5th baby dad, basically. So she's saying... but that makes
it Monday to Friday, bro.
Nah, I hear that, but I was on her. No, I'm on her side, obviously, because like that's no reason to not see your kid because it's not allowed there. But at the same time, before I didn't know that they was having a kid. Do you get it? That changes the whole.
See, now I don't think it does though.
No, but it does because like before you can argue the point that this person's not serious. She's got four youths, yeah. Your new girl's got 4 youths by 4 different men. You're just chopping it up at the minute.
Nah,
it's
but
not
you see,
serious. But now they're having a youth. It's a case of like, our youths are gonna be brother and sister.
But you see, previously, the person was saying that prior to him meeting this girl, he was on point. He was on point. Like, he would come see. I think she was saying like 3 times a week or whatever. He should have his you on time, whatever. And then it's only now since he's met this new woman.
But then think about that. Then
fall back. You get it?
That goes back to that episode we had first series. Man, them start moving mad.
Yeah. Now,
when they got a new team,
and this is exactly what it is.
The exact point.
But this is my point now. How are you gonna drop out your blood for a girl that's already got? All right, as I said, we're not judging, but she's already got 4 baby dads. You know what I'm trying to say? So how are you dropping you out for this girl that anything happens, you could be the 5th and she can go on to number 6. You get what I'm trying to say? So I don't know.
That's a bit mad still. But as you said, that comes to the point of back to that series number 1 where we came up with the man them acting mad. We don't know the full situation. End of the day, we understand we've only got one side of the story. Just a brief message. We get that. But from what from what I'm getting from this message, he's found a new girl. His new girl probably isn't too happy with his old situation. Caused a bit of friction. But at the same time, he's thinking, like I said, bro, it changes the dynamics. The fact that he's having a kid in it with the new one.
Yeah.
So to him, like we were saying, we don't do that half shit. That's my brother.
Yeah, no half stepping, man.
Do you get it? No half stepping. We don't do half brothers, half sisters. That's your brother. Do you get it? So he's probably sitting there thinking, hold on a minute, yeah. My new girl's pregnant with my youth. You get it? So when the youth's born, they're brothers. You get it? I don't care what you're saying. She can come around my thing. Do you get it? You can't say to me, yeah, I can't bring my youth around my new youth, innit? She probably don't want to hear this.
But you see what? Okay,
Miss Jane, though. Sorry, love. But like I said, the dynamics changed once he's having a kid.
See, but I'm saying now they don't, because previous to this,
they still should have had the conversation, though.
Yeah, now the conversation they had regardless.
That conversation is the same conversation we were saying, that you need to have it, bro. You can't just be bringing your youth around new people without conversations with your partner.
Yeah,
and I mean your parenting partner. Like, stop doing it, bro. It's weird, isn't it? Like, imagine, this is what this geezer's got to realise. Imagine, yeah, the youth came back to him one day and just said, oh yeah, I was sleeping in bed with mommy and a new man. Yeah, you get me? No man's looking to do mad things. Yeah, you understand? So we got to start understanding that, it works on both sides. You can't just be bringing your youth around your new thing and that. And not.
But you see, the thing is, like,
that's weird, bro.
In this situation here, I'm taking it as, my man's put
no safeguarding in place, though, at the same time.
Safeguarding, but not even that. But my man's rather just put the girl who he's checking, who I don't know how long he's known her, but he's put the girl above his son, and I think that's mad. That's crazy to think.
But this is what I'm trying to say. Remember, like I said, if you rewound it back to the first series, when we was touching upon that subject, this is what some of these man like. No, we're not like it, but bro, some of these men are like that. They're weird, fam. They really are like mugging off their youth and their baby man, bro, to just get a new little piece of something.
It's mad.
They're on it, bro. They're really on that.
Yeah, you know what? I've done this once, bro. I'm gonna be real. I've done it once when I was younger. Obviously, my first son. Obviously, he's 10 now. Man was like 19 at the time.
Yeah, 19.
I think I'll let man know what the story is. My baby mum went to pick up my son in it. Obviously, man was going to link a ting. I've never linked to her fresh. You get me? Bro. So obviously, I told her, I'm not around, bro, to go link the ting. You know what I'm trying to say? And like, I think the ting raw flat, man. Still, I can't lie, bro.
Yeah, but that's the karma, though, isn't it?
And ever since that day, I said, fuck that, bro. I ain't putting no ting over my youths, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? But it's crazy to think that there's some man that naturally they'll put.
But you know what it is? It's weird, bro, because I don't think they mean to literally, like, say, if you was to put their youth there and the new thing there, they wouldn't say, the new thing. I think it's literally their baby mum and it.
But this is another thing as well.
Not the disrespect, but it's the baby mum situation. So he's probably looking at his baby mum thinking now, like, me, like,
we ain't together, so you can't tell me nothing.
We're not together, you can't tell me nothing, but I'm not reaping the benefits from you, you get it? I'm not coming around on a Sunday and catching a little 1-2. You get it? So
you can't really have no say.
You just disregard them, but what they're not realising is, by disregarding their baby mum, they're disregarding their youth.
100%.
Do you get it?
100%. But on the flip side of it as well, it's a thing of, he could have taken that as, I see my youth when I'm older, cause, it's his baby mum, but she's trying to have a hold control, it's a controlling thing. Like, okay, it's not always the case, but sometimes, your baby mum thinks, being as though you've got a child with her, she can tell you what you can do, what you can't do. You get it, and that's probably what his stance is like. Forget that, like, I'm my own man, I can do what I do, but at the same time, it still doesn't make it right. You can't be dropping out your youth, because there's a saying, a girl's never your girl, it's just your turn. You get what I'm trying to say to you? So, for this instance here now, bro, like, okay, this is talking hypothetically. Say, for instance, when my man gets older now, as I keep on saying, children are only children for a certain amount, for so long, they can see what's going on. So, when he gets older now, say, for instance, I don't know, my man's in the home, or whatever, and his son, you think his son's going to go check him, bro?
No, I hear that.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? Because, you dropped me out before. You dropped me out before, so why should I have to go check you? You get what I'm trying to say? So, it's one of them ones, like, you have to think long term, innit?
But let's go back to her whole situation, what she's in, Mr. Jane Doe. I think, Yeah, it's about like the way she's written this. She's not technically trying to control him, and she's doing the thing that man then would do in it, like rags.
No, I'm not saying she's controlling him, but he could interpret as, yo,
yeah, you're trying to
control me, so forget it.
He's just getting a taste of what girl them go through daily, innit? Do you get me? 100. Like, what you on about, bruv?
And especially because
like she's looking at it like, yo, listen. There's no reason for my pitney to be around no next woman, innit? Like, but that's how man them are.
Nah, but I don't think it's that though. I don't think it's that though. I think it's the fact that she hasn't introduced him or she hasn't told him what it is.
Now, with her, with this message, I personally believe it's like she seems genuine to me still. Like, it seems like she's just pissed off at the fact that, hold on, you used to be bang on with you.
Yeah.
Do you get me? Like, that must hurt, innit?
Yeah,
like, you gotta realise that sometimes it hurts, innit? Like, because then when you're looking at your youth, yeah, you gotta realise these women are then looking at a youth that's probably asking for daddy and that, and they don't know what to say, innit? Like, what? Daddy's not here. Daddy's
Daddy, yeah,
like, what? You know what I'm saying? So that's hurting her, thinking like, yo, I have to go through this with my youth every night, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, that shit probably burns her, bro. So I understand it, but like I said, he's probably looking at it in a case of, she can't tell me what to do.
But let's be real though, it's an idiot thing, bro. It's a wasteman thing. It's rather a wasteman thing. Like, regardless or not, you got a new you coming. Like, all right, for example, let's put it like this.
It's a wasteman thing to the point of straight wasteman thing where he's saying, like, obviously, like, we're saying, like, we're trying to talk as level as we can, but the truth of it is, he's saying, listen, if I can't have my to see my girl, I'm not having my hue.
But this one I'm trying to say is an idiot, bro, because my man's rather look after, as we said on the previous episode, it's weird for a geezer to be all lovey-dovey with an ex-man's youths, but he can't be lovey-dovey with his own youths.
Yeah, that's what
and that's exactly what he's doing.
That's what I mean. That's the weird part, is the fact that, obviously, if he was to, you know what I'm saying, like, they're the sort of situations where you work, you know what I'm saying, you compromise, you work with each other, you say, hold on a minute, okay, I understand that this is how you're feeling at the minute. If the next 10 times I got to see my kid, I got to see him on my own at the park for a fucking hour. Just do something. You get it? You don't all of a sudden say, oh, look, I'm not having him at all then.
That's the idiot thing.
Like, that's the idiot thing. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you can't just say, oh, I'm not having him at all, bro. What you on about? That's you, big man.
Especially if you had him, okay, there's levels. You see, if you didn't have him before, then you've got a leg to stand on. But if you had him before and you was on point, and then you link this girl, and then you dropping your son out, I think that's lame, bro. That's lame.
That's definitely lame.
That's lame.
But this is what I'm saying. These are the youths that we don't rep for, man. They're not the good fathers thing. You get it? They're not the proper dancers.
It's real, man. It's real.
So it's hard for us to chat. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm one of the people that I love to see both sides. You know what I'm saying? This is just a message from one side. I try to see both sides. I try to work out what it is on both sides. But I'm finding it hard to do that this time.
The only thing I can say,
the black and white part of the whole story is you can see you and you choose not to. Like I said, like we're dealing with man who can't see their youth. Serious. You get it?
Serious.
Like, that's our guys, bro. They're trying to do that shit. They can't do that shit.
So what would you do individually if you was in her shoes?
If I was in her shoes
and you was feeling the way she's feeling.
That's the thing. It's hard for a man to put themselves in a woman's shoes in this situation. But
or just advice in general.
I suppose all she could do, is...
Because you mentioned something about the child going around to
the grandparents.
The grandparents. See, I would still, as I said to her, encourage that because at least you're showing you and you're showing the parents that it's not you. That's
still got that family.
You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, of course.
And I think eventually, if the mom, all right, say for instance, I wasn't involved in my lives and my mum was to phone me and say, your son's here. Yeah, your son's here. You're gonna go around, innit? You're gonna go around, bro. If you got heart, you're gonna go around. If you don't go around,
my mum's on smoke. She's badding me up. What you on about? You fucking bum.
So I reckon she should do that.
You get it though.
I reckon she should carry on still.
Sometimes sometimes like no offense, but I don't know everyone's situation. But the apple falls not far from the tree, as they say, bro. Like, my mum's not on that, bro. I'll tell you for a fact, bro. My mum's not on that. If I turned around to my mum and said, like, yo, mums, fuck that bitch, and fuck the youth. You get it? But that's what he's saying. He's saying, fuck that bitch and fuck the youth.
Yeah, no, that's what he's saying.
Bro, my mum is beating me at my big 29-year-old age. I'm catching lips.
Yeah, no, rags.
She's going to tell you what you want
It's
about.
real.
Like, that's your youth, bro. That's weird to man.
But realistically...
It's hard for man to comprehend, though. That's why man sounds so... like wild about I'm talking about it, but it sounds wild because it's hard for man to comprehend. Man can't imagine. Like, no situation I don't think on earth could happen to me where I'm gonna choose to not see my youth if I can. Do you get it? Like you said, bro, you've really been through the pain of it. Like I want to and I can't.
Yeah, there's nothing.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
Man, them don't understand. Man, them
But
like
this is the
don't
thing though.
understand
But
that.
you see, if she was to switch up on him and say, you know, fuck it, you're not seeing you.
And then he'll be trying to come on the podcast talking about,
This is what I'm trying to say. This is what I'm trying to say. It's all crazy, bro. It's all fucking bad. It's all backwards, bro. It's all backwards.
Listen, you done
supply and demand. That's what it is. It's supply and
this
demand,
what I'm saying, but that's... Bro, it's man. He'd be trying to come on here talking about, yo, my babe. He'd be... Bro, this DM would be his DM. We'd be reading... Any though, tell the truth. We'd be reading his DM right now saying, oh, listen, bro, yeah. I got with my new girl, yeah.
My baby mum's not on it. She's
my
not
baby mum's saying I
you,
can't see my kid because of this.
true.
You know what I'm saying? More time, read the messages. It's probably in here anyway, talking shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. These are the guys that we don't vouch for, bro. Big man thing.
But in regards to the DM, I would advise, you know, just carry on pushing the child for their grandparents and it. So that shows the child that, you know,
she even said like his sister in it.
Yeah,
so
the sister and the grandparents.
Aunties, uncles, family. Like, just let the youth know, that side
you're
of the
trying,
family
innit? That's what it is.
It still exists. You still got a dad. You get it? He's not incarcerated or dead. He's there, innit? Like, and then what she say? He's 7. That's a.
He knows what going on.
Yeah, he knows what going on at that age. You get it? By the time he's 10, bro, he's gonna be telling you, yo, fuck that.
Yeah.
Not in a rude way, but he's not.
But this is what I keep on telling to man, you know, and the women as well. You see the women that stop their children from seeing their dad. Yo, children are only children for so long.
No,
they can see what's going on. And it's the same on the flip side of things for the dads as well. Shit. They can see what's going on. So, yo, there's gonna be a time when you need your children to help you, you know. And if you're not there for them, they don't have to help you. It's as real as that, bro.
Simple.
It's that real, bro. It's that real. So.
Yeah, advice to you would really just be keep the connection with the family, innit? Like, if you said, if everything's admirable with you and her mum, then fuck him anyway, innit? Like, yo, take you, to go see his grandma. Yeah, you can have your little break. Grandma gets to see her grandchild. If my man don't want to go around to his own mum's, to see his youth, then scratch him out, bro. Big man thing. Like, he don't deserve our breath still. Like, I don't even need to chat about my man too long. If that's what he's on, like I said, I understand. Like, he might be sitting there thinking like, oh yeah, my baby mum's gonna be brothers. My baby's gonna be brothers with this.
Yeah.
I get that, but at the same time, you still can see your kid.
But that's another thing
We're
as well. You
dealing with
can't.
brothers who can't. You get it? Like, proper dramas where, like.
But that's another thing as well, though. I think personally, sorry to cut you. I think, all right, if he's having another youth with this youth with the girl, he needs to step up and say, yo, I need to see my child. I need to see my child more because you need to introduce
we need to work out this whole relationship.
Exactly.
Like, this is the whole thing where this what, you know what I'm saying? Like, his whole approach to the situation is wrong, innit? Because he's done that whole, listen, if I can't get my own way.
Yeah, it's immature, bro. It's fucking immature. It's immature.
It's a little man thing. Realistically, what he should be doing now is he should be like, yo, okay then, I've got to keep this bond with me and you and this kid, yeah? Now you know about my missus. We can all build up a little relationship together, okay? Kim, this is Julie, bam bam. You know, keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Keep everything admirable. That's what it's all about.
But see, once again, that's easier said than done, knowing it.
No, but what I'm saying is the basics of it is done. You get it? Like, she already, like, when it was a secret, it's a secret.
But now, like, it's out in the open.
Now it's out in the open.
Man.
It's okay to just say, okay, this is my girl. I'm very serious about her. We're having a kid. Listen, I understand if you don't want the kid around him right now, but we work towards that. You get it? Right now, I want to see my kid away from that situation because that's my son. So I want to see my son, I'll see my son when I was seeing him before, And then when you feel comfortable enough, to know that I'm serious with my new bird, when you're comfortable enough and you know that, and that will test her then, innit? This Jane, though.
Yeah.
You know, we don't know whether she's just being bitter at the minute.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Truthfully. So if I have my youth normally, away from my new girl for 6 months or so, or however long the time, that proves to you, I'm serious about seeing my son, and I'm serious about my new bird.
Then you should allow it to.
So now eventually, we should mould into a point where it's like, okay, you can bring her around her, you get it? Do you know what I'm saying? And if she don't ever see that point,
then you know she's bitter, innit?
Then she's being bitter. Then it's a case of, you got to do not. Obviously, you still don't lock you off. Still, you just don't do that. Like, I don't know what you do. I can't tell you what you do, lads. But you don't just lock you off in it. Like, but then you know your baby mum's bitter in it. But at the minute, we've got to take side with this thing in it because you've locked you off, bro. So you just not looking good regardless.
100%.
You get it?
And this is what we're going to touch on as well. You see, if you've got any scenarios or anything that you think you want addressing, just send them in. If you want it anonymous, we won't mention your name.
Of course.
And we'll go over it and we'll let you know our views and opinions, and we'll get other people's views and opinions as well.
Yeah, we'll probably bring that into the whole thing once a month or something. We'll run that in it.
End of the month or something. Still, we'll do that. So if you've got any questions
any
or
topics
scenarios,
you want us to run over,
just give us a DM, email, or whatever. Can't really see the apps, but yeah. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Good Fathers.
All of that.
Yeah, man.